Be a savvy senior. Know the warning signs of elder fraud. According to the FBI, there was an 84% increase in losses reported by victims over age 60 in 2022, compared with losses reported by the same age group in 2021. To keep yourself and loved ones safe from senior scams, ask yourself these questions before you transfer money. Am I being asked for a payment up front to receive funds in the future? Advanced fee scams promise that you pay a sum of money now, you'll receive a much larger amount in the future. This can take different forms, such as in lottery or romance scams. In one common scenario, for example, the scammer claims to have an inheritance to an individual name, but states that taxes or fees need to be paid to a government entity or entities in order for the victim to receive the inheritance. Is there an urgency attached to the request for the funds? Government agencies, well-known companies, and banks don't typically ask for immediate money transfers. If you find yourself being rushed to provide cash as soon as possible, start with the assumption that the request isn't legitimate. One way to do this is to call the institution back at a phone number you've used before or that you find on its website, not the contact information in the request. Don't give out personal information or verify an authentication code to anyone who called you, regardless of who they claim to be or what phone number appears on your screen. Even if the urgent request seems to come from a close friend or family member, you'll want to call that person to verify their identity and confirm the need for money. Does the method of payment make it possible to recover your funds, if necessary? If you're asked to send money by mailing cash, gift cards, or prepaid cards, or transferring Bitcoin, those are all red flags. Once such funds are sent, they can be very difficult, if not impossible, to get back. Another sign of a scam might be a person requesting money and instructing you to pay a third party. Does the transfer raise any alarms with your financial advisor? If someone contacts you and says you owe them money and the rationale isn't clear to you, contact your financial advisor as a trusted resource to help you determine whether the request is valid. If you answered yes to any of the above questions regarding a request for money, there's a chance you could be a victim of a scam. Depending on your specific situation, consider taking these steps. Stop communicating with the requester immediately. If you did send any checks or wire transfers, contact your financial institution and ask if a stop payment or recall of a wire transfer. If you send payment through the mail, contact the carrier service you use to report the fraud and ask if they can stop delivery. A tracking number is helpful in these types of scenarios. Contact your local police. Report the incident to the FBI or the Federal Trade Commission through their online reporting portals. Change your email and online banking passwords. Initiate a credit freeze through the major credit bureaus. Stay on high alert for subsequent scams. Once a person becomes a victim of fraud, other criminals might target the same individual from a different email address or phone number. If you continue to get fraudulent calls and emails, consider changing your email or phone number. Thank you for watching. If we can be of help in the future, please reach out.